What's going on, beautiful people? It's your real estate go-to, Deontay. Here, as always, with another reaction video where, as you guys know, we take a look at what industry leaders are saying, thought leaders are saying in regards to the real estate market, applying it to Orlando and, sifting through the headlines and the fear mongering and actually looking at what's reality. So, as you can see, the reason why I say that is look at the title of this one, Bloodbath, right? Shark Tank star warns about trouble ahead for real estate. So let's actually see what they said. This is brought to you by Fox Business, and let's see what they are saying about the real estate market and what we're actually experiencing in our current Central Florida, Orlando market. So let's do it.
Oh, here's a question. Are U.S. real estate prices at a crossroads? Okay, two voices weighing in here. Tesla CEO Elon Musk and Federal Reserve Governor Michelle Bowman are taking opposite stances. This morning in Boston, Bowman said that the residential real estate market appears to be rebounding now, which could impact the Federal Reserve's inflation battle. While lower rents will eventually be reflected in inflation data, she says home prices are already leveling out right now and starting to rise once again.
And this is something common. You guys have been watching for a while. This is what I've been saying this past couple of weeks, that the lack of inventory is a huge proponent right now in Orlando, specifically in Central Florida area, as why prices are, slowly still rising, because there's simply not enough supply for the demand that's out there.
But on Monday, Tesla CEO Elon Musk said home values and residential real estate will follow the meltdown commercial real estate is experiencing right now.
I disagree.
Whom should you believe? Well, if anybody should throw in their 2 cents or 2 billion cents into this argument, it's the queen of real estate, Barbara Corcoran. She joins me now in a first on Fox Business interview here in studio. Barbara, great to have you.
Pleasure to be here.
Oh, whose side do you come down on?
Oh, definitely. There's no relationship between the commercial and the residential. And the residential is starting to rebound, I agree. But the commercial is in trouble, yeah.
Okay, so
we're on the same page. Now, once again, I'm not as super versed as they are in commercial real estate. And once again, I'm with you guys sitting in the back seat thinking about what's going to happen with commercial. But residential, I can say I do know. Okay. And I don't believe it's headed towards a crash simply because what's there, the reality of it. Now, I don't have a crystal ball, but definitely what we're experiencing, and a number of my clients can attest to this right now, it's harder and harder trying to get a home, because a home that does come on, that has all the bells and whistles, multiple offers, still over asking. Yes, over asking. They're waiving appraisals. Literally, one of my people, he's watching right now, $550,000 was the home, right? That was not the offer that won. They waived inspection. They waived appraisal. They offered more than what was listed on the home, right? That's what we are seeing because of lack of supply and demand.
Elon's wrong.
Of course he's wrong yet again, but he's cocky. And sometimes that counts for more.
Yeah, I get it. Well, we're talking about it. We're giving him oxygen on that issue, but not necessarily a real estate guy, nor is Michelle Bowman at the Fed. But you sitting here for us, tell us exactly what you see, and let's separate these. Residential real estate.
Well, what we really have holding up the market is the bottleneck that's out there. Sellers don't want to move from their apartment or their home because they don't want to take on higher interest rates, and buyers are too afraid because they're getting less house. In fact, they're getting half the house they would have only 2 years ago. So you get a Mexican standoff going on, but things are changing. The people who are going out there and buying are finding they're overbidding. They're having a hard time getting their hands on the house.
What did I just say? I don't be lying to y'all. I promise I do not be lying to you guys. See, from her mouth, right?
And right now, what everybody's afraid of is the high interest rates. But the minute those interest rates come down, all hell's going to break loose and prices are going to go through the roof.
Well, look at the 30-year fixed. This is the latest price, and you can see it week over week.
Once again, if you have the ability to buy now in any market, do not try to time the market, because no one, no one has a crystal ball. So when you're in a situation where you can make a move that's good for your friends and family and the people you care about, you should do it.
Yes. It had a 6 handle last week, and now it's got a 7 handle. And we can show people that because I think that it's very stark once you see it on the screen here. May 31st, 7.13% compared with March 2 months rather. March 31st, 6.88%.
Yeah.
And nobody wants to lose their low rate at the moment. So they're
Nobody. You
staying
have to be
put.
crazy. They're staying put. But they're not going to stay put if interest rates go down by 2 points. It's going to be a signal for everybody to come back out and buy like crazy. And the house prices, I would not put it by the housing market that prices go up by 20%. We could have COVID all over again.
Case-Shiller Index says home prices fell 1.1% year over year. That's the first time we have seen that. But Case-Shiller's a little bit lagging because it's 2 months ago.
Yes, you're right about that.
Does that tell you that maybe Elon's right a little bit?
No, I don't think so. You know, you have to look at those numbers and say, where are they going up, where are they going down? On the coastal areas, prices are going down because houses are just so not affordable. But if you look in the Southwest, prices are going up. You have some cities where prices are rebounding by 20% in 6 months.
How about this, South Florida? Is that
Miami?
it? I mean, Miami, whether it's Miami, whether it's Palm Beach, those prices have skyrocketed. Will they ever come down?
Hey, who knows? Who knows about ever? But what I can tell you is they're going up, and they're still going up, and it's one of the hottest markets. People love Florida. People love prices, and people are paying anything. I don't get it. It's not my cup of tea, but it's doing very, very well.
Boy,
Yep, and once again, the three main locations people are moving to in Florida: Miami-Dade, right? Orlando, and Tampa. Okay, so once again, that's for a myriad of reasons why people are moving here. But you can hear one of the hottest markets from her mouth, Barbara's mouth, is the Miami, the Florida market.
sure sounds like a bubble.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Oh no, don't use that word, bubble. It's so very different. We don't have wild ass investing in the market. People, it's their hard-earned cash in the market. People aren't over leveraged. There's really no comparison to now compared to what came before.
I'm dying to know. Put on your entrepreneur hat and tell me what you see in the commercial real estate area, because these skyscrapers, many of them trophy properties,
Yes.
are either in foreclosure or getting very close to foreclosure. Do entrepreneurial minded people look at that and say, you know what, let me buy it, pennies on the dollar, and I'll just hold it until this thing ends?
Yeah, it's great to say pennies on the dollar, but no one has the confidence to buy it now. No one really believes it's going to turn the corner. You know, people are staying home. Our best office buildings in Midtown Manhattan are 50% occupied, and in most major cities or even secondary cities, we have a 20% vacancy rate. No one wants to take that chance. You know who's going to take it in the gut are the banks, the regional banks, the small banks who have financed it. And a lot of the different funds have come out now, and they're late on their mortgage payments to their lenders, and that's not a good sign. I don't see that turning around. I think it's going to be a bit of a bloodbath before it gets better.
And on top of that,
And the one thing that she brought up, she's talking about commercial, but even in residential, what do you notice when it does, you know what does start hitting the fan, right? It's very hard for people to pull the trigger. And I want you to put yourself in that position, right? When everybody is saying the world's falling, it's never coming back, most people aren't going to buy, you know? So it's 2008 and 09, in my opinion, was sensationalized in the aspect of now, right? Because people can look back and say, oh, I would have purchased back then, 08, 09, and they use that as reference. But the reason why most of them were not buying in 08, 09 is because they were scared to death like everybody else is. So don't fall into that trap in regards to trying to time something for 08, 09, time something for a rate to go down, time for a price to drop. Look at you're the CEO of your life and your family. Look at your guys' situation, and that's when you guys should move forward based off of your own metrics.
do you get the sense that these regionals, that one or more of them are in trouble, that may follow the same fate as Silicon Valley Bank, Signature Bank, First Republic, which had to be bought by JP Morgan?
Yes.
Because today, those names are going down. Listen, on any given day, they're like meme stocks lately.
Yes.
They're trading all over the place.
Right.
A little scary because regionals are the ones who write those commercial real estate loans.
Of course they're at risk. You know, when you look at their portfolios, they usually have 25% of their assets in commercial real estate. You can't take that kind of a hit and keep on ticking. No, they're going to be in trouble, without a doubt.
You're the queen of real estate. I need your entrepreneurial view and some advice for our viewers who look and say, I want to be like her, whether it's in this field or another. What's the number one characteristic you feel really helped you build your business and has you buying businesses now or investing in them?
I had ambition. which I still have. It hasn't waned at all, and I'm extremely competitive. And when I invest in many different businesses and many lines of work, I find that's the commonality between all the winners and the losers. They just know how to compete.
Great to see you.
That was pretty good. Some straight to the point information. A lot of the stuff that we've been talking about and discussing, you guys have been hearing. Just take a pause when you see these headlines, these bloodbath and market crash, and take a pause and see how it actually applies to our market. And that's what I'm here to bring to you. And if you guys have any questions about your current situation, whether you're looking to sell your home in this market, whether you're looking to find a home in this market, you have my contact information in the comment section below. Don't hesitate to reach out. Shoot me a direct message. Give me an email. Shoot me a call. Shoot me a text. That's what you guys have me here for. And always remember, in real estate, there are only 2 people that can get you exactly... Oh, that was 4. But you get the gist. Only 2 people in real estate that can get you exactly what you want. Okay, guys? That's D and you. Talk soon.